There's a whole range of factors that encourage fintech innovation and entrepreneurship. A lot of it's down to creating the right environment with having support from government and support from the industry regulators to encourage fintech innovation. And so London became a leading centre of financial technologies, mainly because the government heavily subsidised companies to come to the UK and establish their entrepreneurship programs in London and across the UK. And the Bank of England, the central bank, as well as the regulators, were very hands-on in supporting these new fledgling young companies. If you have that, then I can see it works really well, and I've been travelling to Central and South America regularly, particularly to Colombia, Brazil, Argentina and Mexico, which is where I see probably the largest communities of fintech. And Honduras is maybe a little bit behind because you have to have that central bank and government hands-on involvement and the regulatory support. But I think equally, a country of 9 million people, it's kind of, what are you going to do that can compete with something like Mexico, which has a much larger population? Or do you compete with Mexico? I don't think you do. I think you end up specialising in some areas. And it's a little bit like in Europe. We've got a very lively community in some of the smaller countries, such as Lithuania and Latvia and Estonia. And these are all small countries that are specialising in digital identity and blockchain, in particular features of the financial technology innovation capabilities, rather than trying to do everything. So I think specialisation in Honduras will become a key factor. To a large extent, the major focus right now is moving into what can we do with data and data analytics, big data analysis, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. And these are all going to be critical factors for the next decade. So that's a huge opportunity for everyone to grab. But in particular, payments is a pain in many countries. And one of the things that I'm seeing happening, particularly in Central and South America, across many of the nations in Africa and Asia, is the rise of mobile payments being a massive inclusion factor, because it delivers two things. One is it makes it easy to pay people. The second is it makes it far more difficult to be mugged and robbed because you don't have cash anymore. And getting cash out of the economy, I think, is a huge opportunity here, and particularly one that will be embraced by the population of Honduras.